Howdy, America. It's the Odds Brothers podcast on a Monday, April 24th, 2023, in the year of our Lord. Marcellus, you know what episode this is?
Oh, how you doing?
It's good. You know what episode this is?
I do.
Which one?
69.
No, roll that beautiful bean footage.
Welcome to the Odds Brothers Podcast. Follow the Odds Brothers Podcast on Apple, Spotify, Amazon, Google, and YouTube. Now here are the hosts of the show, Moneyline Mark.
I'm not a smart man.
And Point Spread Shane.
Looks like I picked the wrong week to quit sniffing glue.
Wrong week to stop eating Skittles jelly beans, too.
You know what happened? You know what just happened?
What just happened?
I had a showgasm.
That can only happen, folks, when you like and subscribe.
That's right,
to the
to
Odds
show
Brothers podcast.
69.
That's right.
Don't forget to ring that bell for notifications.
All right, we're sponsored by the Betly Sportsbook.
What do we got? What do we got here?
Court Jester Bolander.
That's right. All right.
Moneyline Mark is
King Chrome Dome. Oh, yeah.
And the Frito Bandito is back once again, ladies and gentlemen. He's just podcast producer.
That's a reproducer? Yeah, you don't get to. If you're putting ours like that, you got to put something else different. Frito Bandito Mosquito.
Next week.
Yeah, next week you got it. We got some stuff to go over from last Friday's pick. See how we did, how many jelly beans we get to eat this week.
Oh, yeah.
That's our prize.
Call it the jelly bean twist.
Even the Frito Bandito's involved today.
You got the nastiest jelly beans on the planet,
What were
Frito
they?
Bandito.
What kind were they? I didn't see them.
Jelly bean?
Oh, the Jelly Bellies.
Ugh.
Yeah.
I just threw up in my mouth.
None of these currently a sponsor of the Odds Brothers podcast, but we are welcome to it if somebody is watching. All right, so what we got going today, we're going to go on
hey, let
to
me get
our
my flag ready.
NBA and MLB picks. Still got the playoffs going for the NBA. MLB is finally finished their first month or so. And I'm looking at the Betly stuff. So, promotions, speaking of it.
Yeah, flip it up on the screen.
Hang on a second. See more.
That's right.
That way it looks better
Yeah.
in detail.
Yeah.
All right, there's your Moonshot Monday insurance up to $20. You'll get 50% of that stake back up to $20. So if you happen to bet $20 on Aaron Judge hits a home run, let's say, on Mondays, and he does not, you'll get $10 of that back. So, or up to 20, I should say. So you could bet $40 if I'm reading this right. So you can bet $40 on a batter home run prop, and you'll get up to 50% of whatever you bet back. So in the case of the $40, you get 20. If you bet 20, you get 10. If you bet 10, you get 5. There you go. Must be used before midnight today. So this is, once again, that's why it says Monday Moonshot.
Just
Monday
another
insurance.
Moonshot Monday.
That's right. Now for the betting props today, I guess that's it. Unless I see something else. Normally I would see some. Oh, there they are. It's just got to go further down, Pa. Parlay power-ups. So if you 3+ legs in a parlay, it automatically gets boosted. So if you're one of those guys that like to play at least 3 legs in a parlay, might as well take advantage of that. It's free money there. Profit boosts as well. And then boost your odds. So let's just see what's in the odds thing today. Just so we could say we take a look at this. Because we'll be picking some of this stuff. So MLB, Red Sox, Angels, and Cardinals all win on money line. It's been boosted from 400 to 440, for instance. And then you got some pitchers going there. 8 strikeouts each for Strider and Gray. That's got boosted to 430. And then tonight, Bucks and Grizzlies, if they win, just flat out win on the money line, from 275 to plus 305 on your money. And then since we're a Grizzlies town, they do have one at plus 655. John Morant, 30-plus points. Derek Bain, let's take a look and see exactly what this is. 3+ made three-pointers. So those two. Morant scores 30 or more, and Desmond Bain gets 3 or more three-pointers makes. That's been boosted up. So you can see what $10 does right there. It gets you $75.50. All these can be found on Betly.com. Click on your state-specific emblem there, and you'll see what's available to you in that state. of either Tennessee, Arkansas, West Virginia, Ohio. How about that?
That's fantastic.
All right.
I will say this.
What will you say?
For the Betly app, here in Arkansas, we offer something that one of our competitors does not, and that's that instant repay bet credit.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead, Mark.
So you get that $250 instant repay bet credit when you make your first wager after you sign into your account, and it settles as a loss, up to $250.
Ooh.
Got to bet a minimum of 10. One of our competitors here in the state does not offer jack diddly for first-time depositors and first-time losers. So there you go. Yeah, right there. Instant repay bet credit. One of our competitors. The other competitor does compete with us, but the other one does not. That took some of their money this week anyway.
If you don't create the Betly account, you can see all the stuff there. I was just looking to see what the promotional. Oh, so it goes all year, basically.
It goes on forever.
There you go. All right, Kevo, we can go back in main shop. Get ready to do our recap from Friday's picks.
All right.
And see how many jelly beans we might eat other than the 3 or 4 I've already shoved in my mouth.
Oh, yeah.
We're just being a good podcast, boy. Well, Mark and Kevin took the Dodgers. They did take one of them over, and I took the under. Chicago decided to roll 13-0 on the Dodgers.
Yeah.
1 jelly bean for Shaney Boy.
I didn't take the Cubs.
No, you did not. So suck it.
I think I'm throwing the red flag. Where's my list? Did I throw it away? I think I threw my list away. Dang it.
If you don't have your receipt,
I'm looking.
you can stay in your seat.
I'm not. I threw my red flag.
All right.
My red flag has been thrown. I can't find it. I've been
And
bamboozled.
There you go. The Pirates. You want to challenge this one? Both heads are on that one. They were giving up a run and a half.
I
and they
challenge
won
that you didn't pick the Pirates.
They won by 2. Wait a minute. Not only did I pick the Pirates, I also picked the under.
I don't think you picked the Pirates to begin with.
Oh, wait a minute. Sir, I did.
What was that?
There you go.
That was a
That's 2 jelly
huge
beans.
delay.
That's what the hell that is. What are you getting a jelly bean out for?
I had the Pirates. Jelly bean.
That's right. 1 jelly bean.
I had the Rays, too.
Yeah, you did, but they didn't win by a run and a half. And we all went over, which we do get a jelly bean for that. So Frito Bandito, get involved in that one.
Yeah.
We all had it. 8-7 over the Red Sox, White Sox, same thing. They both lost. Now, all Baltimore. We all took the Baltimore side. We went over, though, Mark. Or Kevin and I did. Mark went under, so he gets the jelly bean for the 3.
That's right. Jelly bean.
But the 1.5 runs was not covered. And I don't know if this was the game when I was questioning why they don't have 2.5 runs.
Yeah, it was somewhere in there.
No, that was the Rangers and A's.
That's right. Let's see what happens when we get to that
Well,
screen.
I know.
Dookie. All right, Colorado Rockies.
Oh,
Mark gets
yes.
the hook with the 1.5.
Oh, I get 2 jelly beans on this one.
You went under. That hits. You
Yeah.
get 2 jelly beans.
You
Yes.
two can watch me eat these 2. What happened to my dingies?
Oh, I'm sorry.
What happened to my dingies? Well, 1, you don't have 2 down there. You only have 1. It's on his chin. There it is.
Here, you get a couple more for being a good boy. There you go. That make you feel better.
It does.
Next one, please. Toronto Blue Jays over the Stankies. Yeah, Mark went under, so he does get a jelly bean for the 7.5 total runs. Not thanks to the Yankees. But everybody took that dookie. Toronto's a good one. There's a little ding for you.
All right. Dinky do.
Cleveland Guardians. We all took that. We all went under, so we all get 1 jelly bean for the under there. Only 5 runs scored. Somehow the Marlins pull out a win. I'm telling you.
I don't know what the heck that is. What's that say across it? Oh. What's PBD?
CBD.
What's PBD 421 mean?
Postponed on 421. Played as game 2 of the 422.
Well, that's why. That's why we lost.
Yeah, that's right, Paul. Should have been can't voided.
I was looking at the stars for that game to be played on 421.
All right, next one, Kevo. There we go. My Astros finally came through. The 10. Yeah, the 10 over. I went under. Got screwed. Everybody else on the other side of the equation got double screwed. One jelly bean.
That's
for
right.
me
Only one there, fella.
on the Houston Astros. Thank you very much.
Just because it's 69 day doesn't mean you get to put 2 in your mouth.
That's right. Anyway, the Rangers, big dookie emoji there, they got beat by the Oakland A's. We were trying to figure out, or I was, how can you only be a 1.5 favorite over that Duke? Well, that's because the Duke was calling the Duke.
What the hell, Texas?
So Kevin and I went over the 9. We get a jelly bean for that.
That's right.
You get no jelly beans, sir.
That's right. Just watching Kevin eat his, Frito Bandito eat his jelly beans enough.
All right.
That's only one ting.
Go on to the next one.
There was no reason to get dingy nuts.
Washington Nationals flat out beat the Twins. Well, we all went over. That didn't happen. We all went Twins.
I took the Twinkies.
That didn't happen.
I probably did. That sounds
No
about
jelly
right.
beans for us.
I'm starving. Yeah, right.
There you go. Your Red Sox came through against the Brewers.
Heck yeah.
Didn't need to run in a half. Hell, they beat them by 2. The
Oh,
over-under
they get
was
one.
8.5. Mark said over. That didn't quite happen.
No.
Shane and I said, or Kevin and I said over. Shane and I did too.
What are you digging for? You get nothing.
I'm getting ready
Oh,
because I think the next one's a double.
you
payday
get
here.
nothing.
Oh, look at here.
Oh yeah.
Shane and Kevin went under. Mark actually went over.
we're
And
over on
it was
this
2-0.
game?
Yeah, put that shit down.
I get one. My head's up.
Oh, that's right.
1.
I
Suck
get
it.
2. Kevin, get 2.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's right. Put 2 of them in your mouth. Roll them
right.
up real good.
There we go. Next on. Oh, boy.
That's right.
Diamondbacks.
that's-
You went under. They
That's right.
They barely went under.
I get 2.
Kevin,
Shing.
should we just give up on the Padres, Kevin?
2.
No, because they actually won Saturday, Sunday, and Thursday against Arizona.
Remember when I asked?
So the one game we picked, that's the one they chose not to win.
Yep.
This was the game I asked, had they started playing each other yet? And got
Yeah.
told yes, and it was no.
Yeah, it helped your pick, evidently.
Yeah, because it was the first game of the series.
According to
At
Kevin, the
home.
second game.
I know. Well, that's why we look it up.
Next one, Tiger. Seattle Mariners minus 1.5.
Wow.
We both got on that side. Now, we both went over,
Yeah.
and it didn't quite get their 7 to an over-under of 8, but that is good for one jelly bean.
1.
Doom. And,
Lots of these picks are free.
They are. You could be
All of
cashing
them are free.
and eating jelly beans just like us.
That's right.
Next one on the big scale, the
Oh,
Mets.
boy.
Biz slapped the
at
San
that.
Francisco Giants. How about that?
That's awesome. You know what I
7 to
get?
zip. You get
One
2.
I get 2. You guys only get
We
the
only
1.
get a 1 for the Mets. Mark gets a double stacker because he had the under for Mr. Underwood.
Absolutely.
All right. Oh, hang on. You want to hear it, I'm sure.
I do.
One for each of us. All right, there you go.
And that's it for that.
That's it for
What?
the MLB. All right, here's the stats that Mark wanted.
I can't read it.
You want me to blow it up?
I can't read it. Still can't read it.
Yeah, we probably needed white.
At some point, you can read this?
Yes, I can.
Well, then you're
Yeah,
going
go
to have
ahead
to tell
and
us what
read
the
that
heck it
to us,
says.
because
Because no one else in America can.
Shane's got 28 out of 52 overs. Mark, you've got 21 out of 34.
Ooh, that's pretty good.
Shane's got 11 out of 25 unders.
That's not good.
Mark's got 22 out of 43.
That's
Unders?
decent. That's 51 or 2%. All right.
Covers are 33 out of 82 for Shane and 37 out of 82 for Mark with 5 pushes.
With 5 pushes, so we're betting in baseball. We'd be millionaires over and over again because that's like betting 367 or something.
What are we on covers?
33 of 82, right, Kevin?
Yep, and 37 out of 82.
And 37 out of 82.
So I
for
got you by 4.
You got me by 4.
Yep.
Going in MLB action today. Okay, good job there, Kevin.
right.
Other just make that white.
Yeah, make it where we
Enough the font white so
make it
we
where
can-
old bastards can read it.
Yeah, this is going to be one of those you'll have to read to me too.
What's this say? Are we
Angels
are we picking here?
and Angels against somebody.
A's.
Great Griggly Boogly.
Yeah. Go ahead and read it, Kevin.
Okay, well, you've also got the sheets too, Shane.
I don't have no stinking sheets.
No, you don't. Oakland A's are 4-18 versus LA Angels 11-11. Angels are 1.5 point favorites. Over under 9.5.
I forgot the first team already. Who was it?
So what happened to all these earlier games? You didn't go in any particular order?
Angels and who?
Angels at home against the Oakland Athletics.
Hang on.
Well,
There.
which one's this one?
Let's start with the Rockies and the Guardians.
Oh,
All
Pete's
right,
sake
so
in heaven.
here, we hope this is good, Mark. Guardians are favored by 1.5 runs at home, over under of 8.
Oh,
for
I
those-
got
for
a
those
phone
that are
call.
interested.
Hold the phone there. Okay.
Cleveland's a minus 200 on the money line. The Rockies plus 170, so you almost get a good split there either way. Let me look at the starting pitching.
Cleveland at the Rockies is what you said?
Rockies at Cleveland.
Rockies at Cleveland. Okay.
Yeah, so you have Gomber, 0-4. He basically sucks for the Rockies at 12.12 ERA.
What's the spread?
Quantrill for Cleveland is 1-1 on the year, 4.15. The over/under is 8,
And the spread is
minus
1.5.
1.5.
Wow. I'm assuming they're 1.5 to Cleveland.
Yes.
Yes, you are exactly right. Assume correct, sir. What do you like in this matchup?
I'm going to go with Cleveland,
Cleveland, all right?
and it was at 8. And I'm going to go. It's at Cleveland, you said.
Yes.
So there's none of this Rocky Mountain High.
Nope.
So I'm going to go with under.
You go under. Okay.
Cleveland and under.
That's what I got.
That's what that's what Kevin's got. And I'm gonna be the sole overrule on this one. I'm gonna go Cleveland with all you cats, but I'm going under the 8 because I'm not quite sure if the Rockies will get their bats going or not out in Cleveland. All right, next one is at the Baltimore.
So you're going under or over?
He said over.
I said over.
Yeah,
he said under.
The bats aren't going to work, so he's going over.
For Cleveland. Or for Colorado, but for Cleveland, Cleveland's going to score like 12. It's going to be 12-zip.
I understand.
Okay.
He's on a sugar rush from the Skittles.
I am. I know it didn't make sense. I said the bats aren't going to work, but what I meant to say is Cleveland's going to shell shock Gomber or Goober or whatever.
Oh, yes.
They're going to do it all by themselves, Paul.
You don't
All
need
right.
a jelly bean for that.
Baltimore Orioles are somehow road underdogs, or home underdogs, I'm sorry, to the Red Sox. They're 1.5.
What do you mean somehow?
8 is the over-under. Well, let's see. Red Sox 12-11, Orioles 14-7.
Yes.
7-3 at home. Red Sox 500 away. Now they do have is it Chris Sale, right?
Yes.
He is a decent pitcher, but so far this year he does have an 8 ERA going in.
8?
Yeah, he's 1-1 on the year, and Kremer is 1-0 with a 6. So everything on this says you should take over, which is what I'm going to do. So I'm going to go over in this game, and I'm going to take my Orioles plus a 1.5 at home.
Orioles are getting a run?
They are. They're getting a 1.5.
Plus?
Yes, that's what getting means.
I don't understand why they're plus.
That's what I was trying to say when I said that. Now, how are they getting a run at home? Run and having home.
All right. That's awesome.
And I'm going over.
All right, Bandito Burrito.
Baltimore and over.
All right.
So that's both of you going Baltimore and over?
We are.
I'm going to take the Red Sox.
Oh, my God.
And I'm going under.
Of course you are.
Yes.
All right. Houston Astros
We're the
are at the Tampa Bay Rays, so this ought to be a really good game here. The Rays,
In theory.
in theory,
We lost against Tampa Bay Rays last time.
1.5 run at home favorites. The interesting thing is they're minus 150 for the home, plus 130 for the Astros here.
Tampa's at home.
Tampa's at home.
They're undefeated.
8.5 is the over/under here. The Rays
Undefeated at
are
home.
undefeated, 13-0 at home, so it's coming due. Astros are 6-3 away, so that's not too bad for a road record.
Coming due to what?
You
to
got
lose?
your quiddy.
Or Kitty.
Your kitty.
My
Your
kitty.
You kiddity.
My kitty.
1-1 with a 3.6 ERA going against Bradley, who's undefeated this year with a 2.61. Marcellus.
I don't know what coming due means, but if you mean 14-0, then you're right. I'm taking Tampa.
You're taking Tampa, all right.
And I'm going to go over.
You're going over.
Yeah.
All right. Kevo,
Same here.
Tampa Bay and over.
Yep.
You're all on Tampa
Go
Bay.
ahead and take Houston and under.
I am, actually. Give me
Awesome.
Houston and under, because I think the pitching duel is going to keep the runs in check, and Tampa Bay probably wins this game, but only by 1 run. That's
Good job, Kevin. At least 2 of us are going to be eating jelly beans next week.
I get your jelly beans if you're friggin' wrong. Know that.
Nah.
Next one, Cincinnati
We ain't
Reds.
playing that game.
Reds at home against the Rangers. Rangers are 1.5 road favorites here. And 8.5, another over-under.
Who are they playing? Rangers?
Rangers and Reds.
And the Reds, Cincinnati Reds.
Cincinnati's the favorite?
Cincinnati is the underdog.
Oh, okay.
Rangers are favored by a 1.5.
I was like, whew.
Rangers are 14-7 on the year so far, 6-3 away. Reds 7-15, but they're 500 at home. You got Eovaldi for Texas, 2-2 with a 5.4 ERA against Lodolo, 2-1 with a 4.98 mark.
I'm going to go ahead and take the Rangers.
All right,
And I'm going to go, it's 8.5, is that right?
8.5.
Let's go over.
You're going over.
Yeah, I don't like the pitching stats on either one of the pitchers.
I agree.
Kevin likes the Rangers as well.
Yes, sir. And over.
And over.
See,
Well,
you know what the problem is he's seen those incredible stats, and he's like, I got to start siding with Mark if I want some jelly beans.
It can't hurt.
I'm going the same way. So we're all eating jelly beans or we're all not.
Oh, yeah.
You know how dangerous that is. Keep in mind, these picks are free, ladies and gentlemen. Blue Jays, they're going to take on the Chicago White Sox here. Blue Jays at home are 1.5 run line favorites here.
Blue Jays.
Over-under is 9. Interesting tidbit. If you do like the White Sox on the road, you're getting plus 140. Not too bad for a money line anyway. White Sox got Lynn going to the mound, 0-2 with a 7.59 ERA, and Bassett for Toronto. He's 500 this year at 2-2 and a 5.4 ERA. Kevo.
I got Toronto and over.
Kevin's got Toronto and he's saying over.
They're playing at Toronto?
Yes.
Yes.
Oof. What a junk team. What is it? 1.5?
Yes.
Yeah.
Run and a half?
Run and a half, yep.
I'm going to go ahead and take Chicago. And I'm going under.
And you're going under?
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
I do like this over 9, so I'm going to go over, but I'm going with Mark, and I'm taking the run and a half with the White Sox on this one. Mark's got that. I got that. All right, here we go. Miami Marlins and the Atlanta Braves coming up at 6:20 tonight Central Time. Braves are 1.5 run line favorites at home, over-under of 8. One of the most lopsided things you'll see today because minus 260 on the money line for the Braves. Meanwhile, if you like the Marlins, just straight up you get double your money at plus 220.
There's a reason for
That's
that.
the best money. Well, I know. That's what I thought about the friggin' Athletics when they played the Rangers. And they ended up beating them, for crying out loud. So,
Who you got for pitchers?
pitchers for the Braves include Strider. He's 2-0 this year with a 2.45 ERA, and you're going against Cabrera. For Miami, 1-1 on the year with a 4 ERA.
There you go.
Marlins are 5-4 away, and they are above 500. So, Braves somehow mysteriously are 4-6. They're under 500 at home, but they're 14-8 on the year. I just have a hard time. I have a hard time taking the Marlins, but run and a half, I can't do it. I'm going to take the Braves. I'm going to take the Braves here, and I'm going to go under. I'm going to do an under-roo special.
What is it, 8 or 8.5?
8.
8 on the number.
On the
huh?
number.
I'm going to take the Braves and I'm going over.
Ooh, Mark's going over-roo.
Over-roo.
All right, Kevo.
Braves
All right.
and over.
Oh,
Braves and over with
Sorry,
Mark.
it's all right. I understand because you want the jelly beans.
Next one on the docket should be the Yankees and Twins, right, Kevo?
Yes, it is.
All right. 1.5 run line favorites are the Minnesota Twins at home in this game. They dropped it down to 7.5 on the over-under, so it's one of the lower ones you'll see in MLB. Let's see what we got
Must
going
be
here.
some good pitchers.
Brito?
Frito.
Is that right?
Burrito.
Brito Fredito?
Yeah.
Brito, yeah.
Bandito
He's
Frito.
2-1 with a 5 ERA going against Gray at home. It's this 2-0 with a 0.82 ERA. So I'm just going to guess, Kevo, that's one of the best pitchers they have up in the Twins land.
Sonny Gray, yes.
Sonny Gray. Money line is minus 155 for Minnesota, and I know all those Yankee lovers, they're at plus 135. So, long story short, Mark, who you got between the Yankees and Twins?
That's an incredible pitcher for the Twins
It
at that
is.
ERA. That doesn't happen by accident. So I'm going to take the Twins,
Ooh.
and I'm going to go under. I don't even know what it is.
7.5.
Under.
Under, okay.
I think total score is going to be like 3 runs.
Kevo?
Twins and under.
Twins and under.
And no, I said 3 runs.
You said 3 runs.
Yeah, because if it comes out 3 runs, I get another jelly bean.
So 3 total runs
Yes.
between both teams.
Yes.
Hang on a second. Mark says 3 runs total.
That's right. And if I'm right, I get 3 jelly beans.
Okay, that's fine.
All right.
We'll
I
give
agree
one.
to it.
Yep.
And then,
there you go. I got a second. All in favor say aye.
I'm all for jelly beans. I'm going to say that the Yankees keep this close. Twins get it out. I like you. I'm going to take the 1.5 with the Yankees, and I like the under as well.
We didn't take the Yankees. We took the Twins.
I know. I said the under with you all. I got the Yankees. Detroit Tigers and Milwaukee Brewers. Brewers so far this year are 15-7. They're 6-3 at home. The Tigers 7-13, 3-9 away. So that makes Milwaukee a 1.5 run line favorite here. 8.5 is the over/under. Initial thoughts here: Tigers are sending Boyd to the mound, 0-1 so far this year at a 4.5 ERA, and Rea, no decision so far this year for him, but he is a 4.22 ERA. So this is in theory is pegging right on that 8 line. Kevo, who do you like?
I got Milwaukee and over.
He's got Milwaukee and the over. All right, Mark.
Who's the other team?
Detroit Tigers.
The Tigers. I'm going to take Milwaukee as well. And I'm going to go, what's the run? 8.5?
8.5.
I'm going under.
You're going under, of course.
Yep,
You are.
underoo.
I'm going to go with the Brewers, but I am going to go over in this case. I think it just gets over 9 to 10 runs.
What the burrito take?
He took Milwaukee in the under with you.
Oh, dang it.
Or over, I'm sorry.
All right, that's better.
Yeah, I'm going to go under.
No jelly beans for you.
Darn.
All right, we're all on the Brewers. We're split on the over-under. Next one on the sheet should be
Oakland,
and the Angels, kind of where we started here. Athletics are 4-18, thanks to their 1 win against the Rangers. They're 2-8 away, and the Angels are 11-11, so they're batting .500 at home, or overall 5-4 at home. And you got Waldichuk.
Yeah.
All right, for the A's, 0-2 with a 7.65 ERA against Suarez. For the Angels, 0-1 this year with a 9.26
Wow.
ERA. Yeah, I know. Just to give you an idea, it's -200 money line for the Angels and a +170 for.
What's the over-under?
9.5.
All right.
What do you got, Mark?
I'm going to take the Angels
Angels for Mark.
and the over.
And the over-roo.
It's going to be a ding-a-ding-ding land.
All right. Kevo?
I agree.
You know why
likes
he
the
agrees?
Angels and
'Cause of these.
And the over. You know what? Make it a 3-way. Oh!
Get that Willy Wonka bed ready.
I like the Angels and give me the over as well. Royals super sucking over at the Arizona Diamondbacks.
They're up to 5 wins.
5 wins out of 22 anyway. They're 5-17. They are 4-5 away. That's all right. Diamondbacks 6-5 at home, 12-11 overall. You have Keller going for Kansas City at 2-2 with a 3 ERA, which isn't too bad. That kind of sucks when you're 3 ERA and you're only 2-2. And then you got some guy named Henry that has no stats coming in from Arizona, Kevo. Is this? Did they call him up or something? Or?
His first name's
I honestly have no idea.
Okay.
his first name is Clay
Walker?
Henry.
Clay Henry? Wow.
All right, Redito, what you got?
I got the Diamondbacks and the over.
What's the over/under?
10.
10.
10? Oh,
Yeah.
there's no way I'm going over on that. I'm taking the Diamondbacks as well, but I'm going under.
You're going under?
Yeah, 10's way too many.
I'm going under with you on the 10, and I'm actually going to take the Royals to keep it close.
Oh my gosh, you do
Running
not
up.
you do not want any jelly beans next week.
I don't know who
Friday.
I don't know who this pitcher is. Whoever this Clay Henry.
Clay Henry.
He sucks so Henry. All right. Cardinals. They end the night at 8:45 Central Time. They're at the Giants. Cardinals are actually a 1.5 run line favorite on the road here. Over/under is 8. Cardinals struggling a little bit, 9-13 this year. Giants are 8-13, 4-5 away for the Cardinals, 4-6 at home. So everything tells you it seems to be a pretty even game. Pitchers probable for tonight: Montgomery for St. Louis, 2-2 with a 4.84 ERA. And Cobb for San Francisco, 0-1 with a 2.79. 8 is the over-under. I am going to go under.
All right.
For sure, and I'm going to go ahead and take the Giants at home to cover the 1.5.
I'm with you. I'm taking the Giants at home since it's such a close game. Well, I'm not even going to ask. I'm assuming it's the first game of the series. But I'm going to take the Giants, and I'm going to go under as well.
You're going to go under. Frito Bandito.
Giants, and I was originally going to go over, but I can't do it. Under.
And under.
Yep.
What changed your mind?
You guys.
Jelly beans?
Yeah.
We're either going to all have some or none for the last game of the recap on Friday.
He wants a funnel hooked up to his mask.
Yeah.
Oh, what are we doing
We
here?
got NBA
Some
now.
NBA stuff,
NBA
huh?
recap.
Oh, boy.
So Mark gets a jelly bean. The Nuggets beat the Timberwolves 120 to 111. I actually thought this was going to be the one game in the series Minnesota won.
How
I
we
was
get
wrong.
one?
Well, let's
Yep.
see. Under.
Dang.
Yeah, you get one. Because it came up 231 to an over-under of 222.
And I get 2.
Now I think, yeah, Kevin gets 2. That's right, he gets to 2 jelly beans. And I think, let's see, let me pull this up here. I think that's a 3-1 advantage for Denver now. Let's take a looky.
Yeah.
And they'll get to close them out, I'm sure. Okay.
Denver leads 3-1.
Next one, Kevo.
Yeah.
Well, look at us. New York Knicks 99 to 79. Kevin
Wow.
went under, duh. We
We
went
get-
over and it went way under, duh. So Mark and I get 1 jelly bean. Kevin gets 1 for the under call.
We're all eating good tonight.
Oh, gonna be working you like a spider monkey, something like that.
I don't know what that means.
That was a Ricky Bobby thing. Talladega Nights. I'll
No.
be all over you like a spider monkey.
I get another one. Jelly bean.
Celtics lose to the Hawks.
You get nothing.
We all took Boston, but they did go over, so that's why they get jelly beans at 252 to a 228.
I can't believe you actually took an under. That's incredible.
Boston Celtics end up winning another game this weekend, so they pushed Atlanta to 3-1. Probably will close it out in the next game, would be my guess.
All right.
Next one, Kevo. Philadelphia
What's
76ers
this?
96 to 88 over the Brooklyn Nets. Kevin went over, and that was woefully under. Came in at 182. We took the Nets, which we sucked, and we didn't. No jelly beans for any of us, except Kevin did take the 76ers, so he gets the 1.
Is that what that smiley face is all about?
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay.
That's the ha-ha.
All
face.
right.
Can't use his real face because
Why not?
He's
Put the Bandito burrito up there.
He's in the witness protection program.
Oh, yeah.
All right, next one, Kevo.
What's this?
Phoenix Suns on the Clippers. Now,
Oh,
if
yeah.
we knew Kawhi was going to be out,
I did. 2.
you did not at the time this was done.
Got my face on it.
Your face is on it, but you didn't know jack shit. They covered a 5.5. The 227.5 is under, though, so no jelly bean for that, except for Shaney Boy, who did pick the under. Jelly bean for me.
Yeah, I got 2. You only get the 1.
I only get to 1.
All right, let's get ready for another one. Oh, yeah.
The Bucks and the Miami Heat. We both took the Heat, getting the points,
Well,
and we didn't need them. And it went over, but not
Oh, I
quite.
did have over. Yeah.
Yeah, take 220. How about that? Right on the
Right
nut.
on the. Yeah, that was a good job by the odds makers.
That was good. That's good for 2 jelly beans. That's what that means. Kevin,
That's right.
you get 1 for the over.
Yeah, he already ate it.
Okay. Grizzlies and the Lakers.
Wow.
Mark, we all were on board there.
We're doing-
We took the over, and the over came in at 212. So Mark
No.
gets 2 jelly beans.
That's right.
Kelly.
Yeah, that's right. Hey, Kelly.
The Bandito and I
Welcome
get
aboard.
one.
Which Kelly is it? That's what I want to know. Which Kelly is
The
it?
one with a beamer.
Oh, yeah. Bandito with a beamer. Whoop, whoop.
Whoop, whoop. All right. And the last one, I think. The Kings lose by a single point to Golden State. Golden State was 7.5. We both got the Kings. We thought they're going to win outright.
Only get 1 on that one.
Only get 1. Over under. We all went under, and it went way over
Tell you what, though.
at 251.
We did some incredible picks on the NBA.
We did, and keep in mind, those are free. And you can see a
Absolutely.
lot more of these picks by liking and subscribing to the Odds Brothers podcast.
Ring that bell for notifications.
That's right. Brought to you by the Betly Sportsbook. We're broadcasting from Southland Casino and Hotel in West Memphis, Arkansas. If you're ever around, say hi. Look for the bright lights. A new home. We're getting evicted.
Yeah, we are.
So we got to find a new home location.
Help us
in this
pay
building
rent.
soon. Yes, Paul. That's why we're getting evicted, because we can't get to
Can't pay rent.
20
We can't pay rent
subscribers.
with the jelly beans. We tried. We're like,
get-
can we pay rent and jelly beans? They're like, no, out.
All right, then we'll continue to eat them. All right, game 5. Let me get my NBA sheets out here so I can spit some real to you.
What is today? Monday?
Yeah, today's Monday.
So are you going to go with today's games first, Kevo?
Yeah, I think that might be a very good idea, wouldn't it?
Well, I'm like, because what day we starting on?
We're starting on Monday.
No, is that today?
Yeah, there's 2 games.
The Heat and the Bucks.
That's not one of them.
Keep the Bucks right there.
There you go. Milwaukee Bucks and Miami Heat. They're going for game 4 tonight. Miami leads 2-1. They are expecting Giannis back tonight. So the Bucks are 7-point favorites on the road here. The over-under is 217.5.
I'm choking on a jelly bean.
I thought you were just all choked up that Giannis was coming back. Well, now, will Giannis coming back be worth at least 7 points is the key, Mark.
Hang on, let me tell you here in a second.
And while you're doing that,
All right, please tell me.
the public at large says,
They got a lot of players out.
the public at large says they love 56% of the money is on Milwaukee, giving the 7 points, and is trending over.
Getting this. Oh,
They're giving up 7.5, and the
they
public
still like Milwaukee,
They
huh?
still like Milwaukee.
huh. How long has he been out? Has he been out all 3 games?
He played like 2 quarters of the first game, and then he was out last 2 games.
Oh, so he may not even make it all of this game. I'm going to go ahead and take the Bucks.
You're going to take the Bucks, all right?
Yep. 217. Let's see. And I'm probably going to go over.
You're going to go over.
Bucks and over.
All right, Kevo?
I'm going to go Miami
All right.
for the simple reason is when Giannis is back, I just don't know how long he's going to be effective.
Right. You going over or under?
217. I'll go under.
You'll go under.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to go Miami as well. I'll take the 7.5. Even if Giannis is able to make it through the whole game, I think it'll be a tightly contested game either way. I don't think you see a full speed Giannis. So I'll do that, and I'll go over with Mark. I think this does go over. All right, Memphis Grizzlies.
Here we go.
They are now down 2-1 to the Los Angeles Lakers. Lakers
That's
are
not the Grizzlies.
No, it's not.
They'll be 4.5-point favorites whenever there you go.
Yeah, right.
On the screen, 220.5 right now. America's going. We love this, Paul. 71% of the money has no problem laying that line, and it's trending over at 70 to 30% on the over/under.
What? Go ahead.
So my initial thoughts here is, I hate to say this because I knew that Memphis can play with Ja, but when Ja misses, they seem to be better. And I'll ask that, and I don't know why. They're probably watching him dribble all the time, expecting him to take the shot. So until that changes, I just got to take the Lakers here at home. I think Memphis will come back and defend the court on Game 5, but I'll take the Lakers, and I'll go over. I'll go with America.
I don't think it's going over. I'm going to go under. And I think the Grizzlies win.
Just flat out, huh?
Yeah.
You'll get plus 165 on the money line.
I think they win today.
All right. Mark says they're going to flat out win, but we'll mark it as he'll get an extra jelly bean if that comes.
So I see this going to Game 6.
Is that? Oh, yeah. I see what you're saying. Regardless. All right. Kevo.
I gotta go with the Lakers because they're at home. Over under 220. I'll go slightly over.
Slightly over. All right. So you like 222.
Yeah.
That's fine.
That's fine. All right. Then on Tuesday, we got 3 games in the NBA playoffs. Atlanta Hawks and Boston Celtics. Celtics are 12-point favorites
Holy
to
cow.
just finish these guys off. Gentlemen, sweep time. Money line, just curious, minus 700 on the Celtics, plus 500 for the Hawks. 231 is the over-under here. You know, the Hawks probably down 3-1, probably are going to call it quits. The problem is will it be 12 points or more? That's a high line. And believe it or not, that's not the only one that's that high for a playoff game. So Boston Celtics, man. You know, I am going to go. I got to take the 12 points. I don't want to. I think Boston finishes them off, but I think Atlanta hopefully stays within 12. And as far as the over/under 231, that's a lot. I'm going to trend under on that one. America, just so you know, is 78% are taking those 12 points with me, and it's a 50-50 split on the over/under right now.
I am going to take the Celtics.
All right.
No, I'm sorry. I'm taking the Hawks.
Oh,
I'm taking the Hawks. I think Celtics win.
yeah, I do too.
They don't cover the 12. But I'm going over.
You're going over, all right?
Yeah,
Sounds good.
I think it's going to be like 250.
Frito Bandito.
Practice no for Frito Bandito.
I'm going to take Boston.
You're going to take Boston, all right?
And 231.
Yep.
See, I confused him.
Same number it was when we picked.
Oh, how about that?
Let's see, 118, 116.
He can't see. He's blindfolded.
I'll go over.
That's for tonight.
You'll go over, all right.
Dang.
Hey, Steve-O.
Welcome to show 69.
All right, Minnesota and Denver.
Let's find it here.
There we
it
go.
is.
Denver 9-point favorites at
I don't know
home
why these aren't in order.
to finish them off. Minus 400 on the money line. Over/under is 222 here, Mark.
What's the series? 3-1
3-1
Denver.
Denver. 71% of the folks are taking the 9 points in Minnesota tonight. The 221.5 is the line that I see here. It's currently shaded over at 64% to 36%.
Yeah. I think Denver wins this.
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and give up the 9, but Denver wins it 222. I'm going to go over.
I'm going to go over, all right? Frito Bandito.
Slide in bed, Mark.
Slide over, he says. He's going Nuggets and over.
I'm in a single.
Let's make it a 3-play parlay.
Oh, man. All three of us on a single bed.
I like all facets of that.
The single bed?
Yeah. And then finally on Tuesday night, the Clippers and the Suns. Well, I mean, if it isn't bad enough news for the Clippers, you know, they lose Kawhi. You're down to just Russell Westbrook. Now, Phoenix is 12-point favorites at home.
He's still trying to find it. Hold on.
That's all right while
There
he's
you go.
doing that. Clippers, 85% of the money are taking those points. And the 224.5 is trending almost right on the nut there. It's 51.49 on the under. Kevo, we'll give you a shot on this one. Clippers and Suns. You giving up 12 points or you taking them?
I'm giving them up.
All right.
Phoenix closes it out. And over under 224. I'll go under.
You'll go under. All right. Marcellus?
I'm going to go with, I think the Suns will win it, but not by 12, so I'm going Clippers, and I'm going to go over.
You're going over. I'm going the same way. I think the Clippers lose and get closed out, but I think they keep it within 12, and I do like the over as well.
All right, well, if it's just the two of us, I did get that toddler bed.
I think they call those
Toddler
day
beds.
beds.
Oh, no, not the
Or-
day bed.
What's those things that fold up in a little couch?
Men?
And then last, let's get to Wednesdays. I think you got those two, don't you, Kevo?
Yes.
Whoa. Really?
New York Knicks and Cleveland Cavaliers.
How you
Knicks
doing
are
that?
up 3-1 on them. Let's see. There they are. 5.5-point favorites are the Cleveland Cavaliers to stay alive at home. Knicks, the 202.5 is the over-under. The lowest over-under you'll see probably the rest of the series. And money line minus 220 Cleveland. So right now, if you're just looking at the state of the NBA, 66% of the money saying they're taking Cleveland here, Mark. They're going to
Yeah.
give up those points. What do you say?
What did you call that before? Gentleman's game? I think
Sweep?
that's
Gentleman's sweep?
I think that's what's going to happen here. I think the Cavs win so that the Knicks can go home and win it.
Oh, okay. So they cover the points. And you
Yep.
go over under?
202. I'm going to go over. That's low.
That is low, but they've been barely scoring 170s and 180s combined so far. You walking away from the window with that over?
Yeah, because the last thing what is that? 195? Yeah, I'm still going over.
Okay. Kevo?
I think the Knicks close it out.
All right.
202.
I'm a practice Santeria.
What do you got, Kevin?
I'm leaning towards the under, but it wouldn't surprise me if it goes over. So I'll go under. I would go with my heart.
Go with your hearts.
Yep.
That's how we like it. And then I think the Cavaliers end up extending this with Mark. I think they go home and find something new, but they got problems with the Knicks. Like, now they're playing desperate ball on Wednesday, so I think that carries them to the win, but it doesn't fix their problems when they go back to Madison Square Garden. And as far as over-under goes, one of these days, both of these offenses are going to click on the same day. This is probably, hopefully, the day. So I'm going to go with the over with Mark and barely. Last game of Wednesday features Golden State and Sacramento, probably the most entertaining series out of them all. Really close games going down to the end, and it's tied 2-2 going back to Sacktown. They are 1.5-point favorites at home here. 237.5 the over-under. I like the way Sacramento is held together, being a young team on the road. I thought they gave Golden State all they could handle. Game 3 wasn't as much of a problem, but Game 4, they were hitting their shots, and they legitimately had a chance to take one there at Golden State, despite a lot of their best punches and Draymond Green being back. So if I'm only giving up 1.5 points of Sacramento, I'm going to do that. And then the over-under, I've been wrong on almost every time I pick the over-under on this side of it. But they always seem to score about 120 apiece. So I'm going to go barely under in this case. I think Sacramento gets there, but I don't think the Golden State gets there. So I'm going under. Mark?
That's beautiful. I'm glad you said that, because when you said you have trouble with the over-under, I'm going over.
Okay.
So that's awesome. And I'm going Sacramento. I think the home team wins
this series.
This series, yep.
Okay. Frito?
Yep, I agree, Mark. Sacramento and over.
Sacramento and over. So all of us are on Sacramento, and we got an over split there on the under-over, shading to the over for Mark and Kevin. That is your NBA action for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday this week, since we know those games are set for the playoffs. Anything else going on, Mark, that you know about, want to talk about? Anything happening in the Betly world?
No, you think Packers are getting rid of the QB going to the Jets?
I think eventually happens, yes. I think it'll happen after the draft.
There's something going on TV right now. I can't read it, though. It's too far away.
Who knows?
Yeah, I can't read it.
But there isn't any breaking news that said it's happened yet today, so let me just double-check the latest here.
All these Packer fans going to be Jet fans all of a sudden?
Probably.
Yeah.
Some of them will. Nope. No questioning there. Keep in mind, the NFL draft is coming up. I think it's Thursday.
Yeah.
Starts the deal, so.
That's right.
That'll be a fun time for those that like to see if they get their favorite player. I do not know.
Good. I was going to say, any football team that's relying on their draft to make them go to the Super Bowl is on crack.
Well, I don't know that relying on it to get them there. But
I'm pretty sure there's a Falcon fan that thinks that.
Maybe. So you got the ABC, ESPN coverage of networks going there. Round 1 will be Thursday starting at 7 Central Time. Rounds 2 and 3 are on Friday, starting at 6 o'clock Central Time. And then the rest of the NFL draft, 4 through 7, happens Saturday starting at 11 a.m. They're having this draft in Kansas City, of all places. I don't know exactly where in Kansas City, but that'll be fun there. And Chicago traded their pick, so Carolina on the clock. And all indications are they're going to take Bryce Young, is what we're hearing. We'll see what actually happens. And matter of fact, when we come back with our podcast on Friday, we'll get the first round in and see how that shakes out. We'll talk a little bit about that. You can bet on the first few draft picks, actually, on the Betly app. I do not know. I don't have them on me right now. See what the latest odds are. Do you, Kevo?
No, sir.
All right, no problem. So, I think that's it, folks. Thanks for watching the Odds Brothers podcast, I guess, right? What are you looking at? I was hoping it was on here so I could see what was happening, but
You said it.
evidently not. All right. On behalf of the Frito Bandito and Moneyline Marks, Point Spread Shane, we'll catch you on the flip side on Friday. Until then, peace, love, and jelly beans. Roll that beautiful bean footage.
Thank you for listening to the Odds Brothers podcast.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
Presented by the Betly Sportsbook. Place your sports bets here from inside Southland Casino or from anywhere in Arkansas at southland.betly.com.
Yeah, man, I'll tell you what, that dang old internet, man, you just go on there and point and click, 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 click. It's real easy, man.
Be sure to follow the Odds Brothers podcast on Apple, Spotify, Amazon, Google, and YouTube. Keep in mind, in Arkansas, you must be 21 or older and located in Arkansas to bet. Please play responsibly. For help quitting, call 1-800-522-4700.